At Dell Technologies, we're making sure small businesses have the right tech solutions. Dell Technologies advisors are here for you, from helping small businesses stay connected and productive while working remotely with Windows 10 and Microsoft Teams, to rapidly deploying remote work solutions that limit upfront costs with Dell Financial Services. We're standing by you every step of the way. Call 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL. WINS, WNEW, New York.
A radio.com station. Winds news time, 2:59. 10 winds, AccuWeather. Look for a breezy, cloudy, chilly night tonight. Rain and drizzle down to 50 degrees. More rain. Windy and cool tomorrow. The high 61. Rain tomorrow night that will be heavy at times, along with a gusty thunderstorm, damaging winds, maybe even some flooding. 56 on the overnight. On Friday, a shower or two. Breezy still, 65 degrees. And then for the weekend, Saturday, a morning shower, otherwise some sun in the afternoon, the high 66. Partly sunny and warmer, chance for an evening shower on Sunday, 70 degrees. It is 58 now, cloudy skies, the humidity 62%, the winds are northeast at 9, gusting to 18 miles an hour, 58 going down to 50 in Midtown. More people get their news from 1010 Winds than from any other radio station in the nation. Emma Jimenez is our studio producer. Tanya Mercado is the service aide. Justin Traeger is the writer. Walter Geis is at the editor's desk. I'm Susan Richard.
All news, all the time. This is 1010 Winds. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good afternoon. It's 58 degrees at 3 o'clock. I'm Larry Cantor, and here's what's happening. The MTA promises to give the governor a plan by tomorrow for nightly disinfection of all subway cars. Mayor de Blasio says large crowds like the one at a rabbi's funeral in Brooklyn last evening will not be tolerated. Governor Murphy will open parks and golf courses this weekend in New Jersey. The FDA is poised to announce an emergency use authorization for the drug remdesivir to be used to treat coronavirus. 10 winds, AccuWeather, chance of showers overnight, a low 50.
This is Andrew O'Day of Bloomberg. Hope for the drugs to treat the virus as Wall Street soaring. The Dow up to 600 points, even after word the economy is faring worse than expected.
Winds News Time, 3:01. From the 1010 Winds Traffic Center, here's Greg Rice.
Brooklyn-Queens Expressway still bunched up on the eastbound ride from right off of the Prospect getting up to the Brooklyn Bridge, but the earlier crash that caused these backups, that is all gone. Major Deegan Expressway northbound side, very tough ride getting up to the long-term construction work passing Yankee Stadium. Southbound also slowing from south to Fordham Road towards Yankee Stadium. You have the same long-term work on the southbound side, also blocking the left lane. Cross Bronx, bit of a westbound cross from 3rd Avenue, right on over towards the George because of earlier construction work. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. Inbound George, you've got a good go to the upper and lower. Lincoln Tunnel and Holland Tunnel themselves are in pretty good shape, but the Newark Bay extension of the turnpike westbound, you are looking at a slow go across the Newark Bay Bridge because of left lane work. The outbound Skyway continues to be a better way. In New Jersey, Garden State Parkway, New Jersey Turnpike, no major issues at this hour. Throughout New York City, alternate side of the street parking rules and regulations, they are suspended through Tuesday, May 12th. You still have to feed the meters. I'm Greg Rice on 1010 Winds. The MTA is holding
at a Massachusetts nursing home. John Miller works at the Soldiers Home in Holyoke, north of Springfield.
It's heartbreaking. In my field of nursing, we're used to death. We're used to helping people to die with care, with honor, with dignity, but not in this magnitude.
There's no official death toll of nursing home deaths across the country, but some states, like Indiana, are now requiring homes to post about the number of dead to keep families and health officials informed. With an hour left on Wall Street, the Dow is up 595. This is CBS News. These are challenging times.
reopening our state parks and allowing for golf courses.
They will reopen on Saturday. This comes with plenty of traffic and protesters, but the governor says they can influence his decision.
Your interventions to me did not matter one little bit. So in all due respect to all the pressure that's been out there, we couldn't have been there.
So reopening plans are now with
that hopefully can lead to better things to keep these parks open.
CBS News Radio 80. Is demanding the MTA submit a plan regarding those trash-strewn subways where populations of homeless people are looking for shelter during the pandemic. WCBS's Rich Lance has the story.
Governor Cuomo is laying down the law to the MTA, demanding that the authority deliver a full plan to disinfect every train, every night, period.
Any essential worker who shows up and gets on a train should know that that train was disinfected the night before.
When a reporter questioned whether it's realistic and whether there's money to fund the governor's order, Cuomo asked,
What is the alternative? Essential workers go to work. By the way, you may get infected with the coronavirus on the train on the way to work. That's not realistic. We're not going to do that.
The governor declared in another operation, you're going to have to get the homeless people off the trains and into shelter. Adding his words now, the MTA has been going back and forth with the NYPD about this for weeks and weeks and weeks. Rich Lamb, WCBS News Radio 880.
The group Disability Rights New York is suing, along with a group of deaf New Yorkers, seeking an order to force Governor Cuomo to provide a live sign language interpreter on his daily TV briefings. The group claims New York is the only state that has never provided televised in-frame sign language interpretation during COVID-19 briefings, and it says it's received a large number of complaints about it. They reached out to Cuomo's office and say it responded by stating it provides closed captioning for televised broadcasts. DRNY points out closed captioning is not provided on all channels and often contains errors and omissions. Mayor de Blasio is coming under fire from the Jewish community for his tweet after mass social distancing violations at a Hasidic funeral in Brooklyn. WCBS reporter Marla Diamond has the details.
Mayor de Blasio insisted he was not trying to single out the Jewish community.
My message was to all communities. That was written in black and white. But it was also to be clear that what I saw, I had not seen anywhere else. And I was trying to be honest about the fact, which is a problem that we've got to come to grips with and deal with. Or else people really will die.
Police Commissioner Dermot Shea said there were probably thousands of people on one city block for the funeral of Rabbi Chaim Mertz. A dozen summonses were issued, but Shea says the next time police see a large gathering like this, there will be arrests.
We cannot have people unnecessarily being exposed to a disease that is having catastrophic effects on membership and really New Yorkers as a whole.
The rabbi died of complications from COVID-19. Public health officials say the city's Orthodox Jewish enclaves have been hit particularly hard by the pandemic. Marla Diamond, WCBS News Radio 880.
WCBS News Time is 3:07.
I was 16, a budding athlete. Father Mike took notice. He said, let's start a youth group, handed me a beer, complimented my physique, and told me I was a leader. But he pretended to be concerned about my health and had to examine me. In 1980, nobody spoke of these situations. Today, that's not the case. I'm attorney Paul Barr. New laws in New York and New Jersey extend the time period survivors of childhood sexual abuse can seek is ready to hold them accountable. The clergy, school districts, hospitals. Were you abused? A lawyer at Phillips and Pellicelli will take your call between 8 a.m. and midnight every day. 1-877-8-ABUSED. That's 1-877-8-ABUSED. 1-877-8-ABUSED. It's time for justice.
WCBS News Time, 3:08. Time for traffic and weather together on the 8th. Get over to the traffic center. Hi, Jim Feldman.
We do have delays southbound side of the New England Freeway coming out of Connecticut, getting out towards 287. There's all road work there, but also in that construction zone, we are getting reports of a crash on Blaze so watch for that. The delays also continue on I-95 in both directions in Norwalk by exit 15 southbound. Up to 2 lanes are blocked, at least 1 lane blocked on the northbound side. By the way, those southbound delays all the way back to exit 18 in Westport and southbound side of Route 7 as you're approaching I-95. That is bumper to bumper as well. To Queens, to the eastbound Grand Central, which is slow getting into Kew Gardens interchange through all of that roadwork, and both directions of the Cross Bronx CBS.
And check now on our weather forecast. We head over to the Weather Center to meteorologist Bob Larson.
So cloudy tonight and somewhat breezy. For the most part, dry through early tonight. A little rain or drizzle times late tonight. A low of 50. Then turning windy tomorrow with a few showers. 61 tonight. Wind gust of 51 and over. 58 degrees.
It's cold. This reporter Peter Haskell.
Front stoops and through doors and windows.
Just to capture, this time for me, personally, gratifying, and it puts my life very much in perspective, knowing that there's something I can do with my camera to help.
She doesn't get paid, but asks for donations for the food pantry at the Hoboken Community Center.
They're really doing a huge part ahead.
Like understands the need. Peter Haskell, WCBS News Radio 880.
Difference Makers is sponsored by Peerless Boilers, America's best built boilers. Face masks could have a significant impact in the effort to limit the number of people who get infected with coronavirus. Researchers at Arizona State University tell Newsday if 80% of New Yorkers use a moderately effective face mask, the state's projected death toll.
It's a whole different story. From farms to backyards. Wheels are turning. Seeds are being planted. Animals are getting fed. Grass is growing. And families are giving their all to the soil. Because no matter how uncertain things get, the land never stops. So to all those linked to the land, John Deere says thank you. We're here for you because we all run together. Nothing runs like a deer.
WCBS News Time is 3:12. It's time now for sports. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell is foregoing his salary during this pandemic. The voluntary move comes at a time when he remained with the team after new team president Leon Rose took over in March. The Knicks and Perry had a mutual option that needed to be decided by May 1st. The Baseball Hall of Fame will decide by Friday whether it will hold this summer's induction ceremony. Former Yankee Derek Jeter is part of the class of 2020, but might have to wait another year. Former 12-time All-Star Manny Ramirez wants to resume his career in Taiwan. Ramirez will turn 48 next month. He played in Taiwan in 2013 briefly before returning to the United States. The Chinese Professional Baseball League has started its season despite the pandemic. The NCAA supports a proposal allowing student athletes to earn money for their likeness through a third-party source. They would not be able to use their school's logos or branding in the process. And those are your sports headlines. WCBS News Time is 3:13.
Hey everybody, this is Omar. Being with loved ones or taking classes online, you don't miss a beat. Between Junior 4, my family's entertainment
Has reached a milestone because the numbers for days.
We're down to 1,368. All right, so that's one box, decreased hospitalizations. The second box we've been able to tick is a 2-week
License system this morning.
we're going to have a very, very good new visitor in our city. Cupid is coming.
total deposits. Rates as of February 4th, 2020 may vary by state. Tax Bank USA, member FDIC.
WCBS News Time is 3:25. Time for Money News, sponsored by New York Community Trust. Here's Bloomberg's Tracy Chunky.
Linda, the longest economic expansion in history is over. The Federal Reserve, after its first non-emergency meeting in 3 months, says the economy remains at considerable risk amid the first weeks to reopen. And Wall Street is doing better than buying. The Dow is up 302.5%.
And now, in an effort to address the urgent topics that served them good times and bad since 1924, New York Community Trust has brought people like great nuts, which helps it quickly get funding to where the need is greatest. You can help New York recover by giving today. To learn more, visit nycommunitytrust.org. That's N goods and keep businesses and communities the national average. That's right, 5 times. As represented by 5 times more seniors. This is Banking Reimagined. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Terms apply. Free comparison based on FDIC national rate. Capital One NA member FDIC.
WCBS News Time is 3:28. It's time for traffic and weather together on the 8th. Traffic Center first, and Jim Feldman.
I-95 between exit 18 in Westport and exit 15 in Norwalk. It's all of that ongoing road work that's there. And now on the northbound side of I-95, just before exit 15 in Norwalk, we do see an accident on Waze. Delays are starting to build up if you're trying to Gardens interchange. No issues at the Battery Tunnel or the Williams Drawbridge with the Claudia.
The draft goes to maybe flooding. Side at 65 and trending even warmer this weekend. There'll be a couple of showers Saturday morning. A big down the low temperature tonight at 60.
More than just the headline. Some social distancing is reopening all day on how to clean up and disinfect. I'm Linda Lowe in New Jersey. Today, Governor Murphy announced the governor had been facing a lot of pressure.
Saying states around us have been doing, including New York. And because of the improvements we've seen on the medical side of things, we're continuing to see the number of new COVID-19 cases go down. This week over week, we're seeing hospitalizations go down. And all of those things are trending in the right direction. They're showing the curve is not only flattening, it's now starting to go down.
So how will this happen? Once parks do reopen, what can people expect to see?
So starting this Saturday morning, state and county parks will reopen, as will golf courses, but the governor is making it clear that social distancing rules, those will still be in place. He wants people to wear a mask if possible. He can't force people to do that, but it was a strong recommendation today. You can expect to see plenty of police out enforcing the rules established under previous executive orders, so no picnics, no sports, or anything like that. And the governor also wants people to go to parks near them, not to drive out of the way to go somewhere. Again, that's not something he can enforce either, but again, another recommendation he's putting out there. Also, in an effort to try and keep crowds to a minimum, the governor directed parking in state parks to be capped at a 50% capacity, so making sure you won't see too many cars overflowing at these state parks.
And did the governor talk about any other restrictions being lifted?
Well, this week the governor did put out his plan laying out several steps to reopen the economy, similar to what happened today. A lot of that is based on the medical side and how things stand when it comes to hospitalizations, cases, rate of infections when it relates to the coronavirus. So as long as those things keep going in the right direction, we could see more. Today the governor was asked about beaches. The state is responsible for one beach. The rest, well, that's dictated by county officials. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with those and what else he gives the green light to. But then the governor was quick to say that if people don't follow the rules, if people ignore social distancing, he will close everything back up, saying he will do whatever it takes to save lives, saying that that is exactly what this has been all about and will continue to be about. That's putting people's health above everything else.
So hopefully people try to stay safe. That's WCBS reporter Kevin Rincon with the latest from New Jersey's Governor Murphy. Mayor de Blasio is taking heat from Jewish groups and elected leaders after appearing to threaten the community after a large funeral was held in Williamsburg for a prominent rabbi. WCBS reporter Marla Diamond joins us. Marla, what did the mayor have to say?
The mayor offered an apology to those who were offended by his tweets about the funeral last night, saying he spoke out of passion at a deeply distressing scene. But he said he had no regrets about calling out the large group that gathered for Rabbi Chaim Mertz, who died of coronavirus, saying it was by far the largest gathering of any kind that he had heard of or seen directly or on video, since the beginning of the pandemic.
Well, critics have accused him of having a double standard since earlier that same day, he didn't seem to have a problem with people gathering to watch the Blue Angels fly overhead. So, what was the mayor's response?
Said the mayor was following an age-old playbook of blaming Jewish people during pandemics for the spread of the disease, and they said he was stirring up anti-Semitism. The mayor stressed that he would have come down hard on any group that was in a large gathering during this time of social distancing, and that he's always been supportive of the Jewish community.
And the NYPD responded. And Police Commissioner Dermot Shea also attended the mayor's briefing today. So, what did he have to say?
Well, he had a pretty stern warning to those who gather in large numbers. He said there were several thousand people who gathered in a one-block area last night for the funeral, and that put the community and his officers at risk. And such large gatherings in the future, said Shea, won't be tolerated. In contrast, he mentioned 2 funerals for NYPD detectives who died of coronavirus last weekend that were sparsely attended as their family and friends followed social distancing rules. Commissioner Shea says a dozen summonses were handed out to participants last night, but the next time there will be harsher consequences.
That's WCBS reporter Marla Diamond with the latest from Mayor de Blasio. WCBS News Time is 3:35. Get your news, traffic, and weather on demand. You can stream us on your phone on the radio.com app. Download the app and visit us today.
Tired of home cooking? Want to support your neighbors? Check out WCBS880.com/open for business. Local food, drink, and other services for takeout or delivery. The best way to practice social food. Takeout or delivery, register now at WCBS880.com/open for business.
With reliable internet and TV services. Our network was built to handle the capacity that challenges demand. We know these are difficult times for small businesses, and at Spectrum Business, we want to do more. That's why we're providing access to advertising resources, like a free video you can use in social media, on your website, or on TV. And we're providing small businesses opportunities for coverage on our Spectrum News network. We're also working with SCORE, a nonprofit resource partner with U.S. Small Business Administration that has mentors and advisors to help you navigate financial assistance and other challenges your business may be facing at no cost to you. To learn more about what Spectrum Business is doing and how we can help your small business, visit business.spectrum.com/count on us today. All traditional properties and respective owners. Visit website for details.
Looking for the best value you can find on a new set of Continental tires? Go to Down Fair Tire, because nobody offers more value on Continental tires than Down Fair. It's a fact. Down Fair offers the lowest price plus free services for life. Anybody for the best value on Continental tires. Nobody beats Down Fair Tire. And I mean nobody.
New Yorkers, stay home. By staying home, you are doing your part to slow the spread of coronavirus. Together, we can protect the most vulnerable and our healthcare workers. When you go out for essential needs, don't forget to keep your distance between yourself and others. Wash your hands well and often. Cover your nose and mouth when you sneeze or cough. For the latest information, text COVID to 692-692 or visit nyc.gov/coronavirus.
News Time is 3:38. We're together on the 8th. How are we doing there, Jim Feldman?
Up here at the Brooklyn, thinking of using the Williamsburg Bridge. Linda may want to rethink that on the inner roadway headed to Brooklyn. There is an accident blocking a lane. Manhattan Bridge is moving well. Brooklyn Bridge to Brooklyn, that's moving slowly. The Battery Tunnel, however, not so bad right now. To the Bronx, to the northbound Deegan, it is bumper to bumper now, starting right around the Madison Avenue Bridge all the way up towards the Cross Bronx, through all of that road work. Same on the southbound side, delays getting past the Cross Bronx. And the eastbound Cross Bronx is still jammed up between the Deegan and 3rd Avenue. You still have a disabled vehicle right by 3rd Avenue blocking the lane. You're A-OK at the Hudson River crossings in New Jersey on the westbound side of Route 22 as you're getting past Mosaic Park. We do see some big delays building up there. You've got no issues there. We're blocking 2 lanes with those southbound delays going back to exit 18. Next traffic update less than 10 minutes away on WCBS.
Get a check of our weather forecast. Here's meteorologist Bob Morrison.
River this afternoon, little more than a couple of sprinkles, high 55 to 60. Mostly cloudy tonight and breezy. Making it rainy during the low 50. Becoming windy tomorrow, cloudy with a couple of showers, high 61. The rain heavy at times tomorrow night, along with a gusting thunderstorm. Down towards the lake of flooding, some roads and poor drainage areas, as well as damaging wind gusts with any storm. 56. Freezing, cloudy with a shower to high 65.
Right now in Manhattan, we've got cloudy skies, 56 degrees. WCBS News Time.
The CBS News Update. Scientists have announced that an experimental drug has proved effective against a virus that's killed more than 220,000 people worldwide, reducing the time it takes for patients to recover. White House Coronavirus Task Force member Dr. Anthony Fauci.
The data shows that positive effect.
President Trump seated near Fauci today at the White House.
Since the beginning, it made you build on it. I learned it as a building block, even just as a building block. I love that. But certainly it's a positive. It's a very positive event.
New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio announced today that antibody testing to show whether a person has already been infected will be offered to 150,000 healthcare workers and first responders in New York.
The plan is to begin as early as next week to offer the tests in hospitals, police precincts, to make the tests readily available.
CBS News Update, I'm Matt Piper.
A new study looks at the best way to flatten the curve. CBS correspondent Tom Hansen has the results.
A study of coronavirus infections around the world finds softer quarantine measures are not effective at flattening the curve. Researchers in Brazil studied cases on 4 continents and found the most effective strategy is a combination of social distancing and more aggressive testing.
The researchers hope to use their models to test the same strategies that could avoid the use of long quarantine. WCBS News Time is 3:41.
Right now, the world view as we stay apart to make sure we can safely come back together. So then, there is something you can do without even leaving your home. Respond to the 2020 census online, by phone, or by mail. The census impacts where hundreds of billions in federal funding will go to things like hospitals, schools, and roads. Now is the time to go to 2020census.gov. It's as easy as it is important. Shape your future. Start here at 2020census.gov. Paid for by U.S. Census Bureau. Zero Visa World Events. Hyundai is back. If you buy or lease a new Hyundai by April 30th and lose your job this year due to COVID-19, we'll cover your payments for up to 6 months. And for current owners financing through Hyundai Motor Finance, we have a program to protect you too. To our Hyundai family, we've got your back. To learn more, go to HyundaiUSA.com. Hyundai Insurance. Financing through Hyundai Motor Finance. Restrictions apply and proof of job loss required. See dealers and details. Offer ends April 30th, 2020.
It is 3:42. It's time now for sports. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell is foregoing his salary during this pandemic. The voluntary move comes at a time when executives are taking pay cuts and others are furloughed. The Knicks are retaining General Manager Scott Perry, who has agreed to a 1-year extension. He remains with the team after new team president Leon Rose took over in March. The Knicks and Perry had a mutual option that needed to be decided by May 1st. The Baseball Hall of Fame will decide by this Friday whether it will hold this summer's induction ceremony. Former Yankee Derek Jeter is part of the class of 2020 that might have to wait another year. Former 12-time All-Star Manny Ramirez wants to resume his career in Taiwan. Ramirez will turn 48 next month. He played in Taiwan in 2016 briefly before returning to the United States. Despite the pandemic. The NCAA supported a proposal allowing student athletes to earn money for their likeness through a third-party source. They would not be responsible for clothes or branding in the process. WCBS News Time is 3:43.
CDW agrees that the wireless funding and radio network vulnerable. That's why I never take my eyes off our sensors. I haven't blinked all day. That's stylish. No, it's not a burning sensation. Well, CDW orchestrated a solution featuring HP LaserJet Enterprise printers to help you protect your network with reliable automated print security.
Can I blink again?
You sure can. IT orchestration by CDW. People who get it. Find out more at cdw.com/HP Print Security. We're all in uncharted territory, looking for ways to support our communities. At Dell Technologies, we're making sure small businesses have the right tech solutions. Dell Technologies advisors are here for you, from helping small businesses stay connected and productive while working remotely with Windows 10 and Microsoft Teams, to rapidly deploying remote work solutions that limit upfront costs with Dell Financial Services. We're standing by you every step of the way. Call 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Feeding America's network of food banks helps millions of Americans every day. But in times like these, more people than ever are facing hunger. So join our partner, Subway Restaurants, with a simple new way to help. Subway will donate 15 million meals, with one meal for every footlong purchase through April 30th. Help us feed our neighbors in need. Subway will donate the monetary equivalent of one meal for every footlong sold, up to 15 million meals to Feeding America. One meal equals 10 cents up to a maximum of $1.5 million. See subway.com/COVID relief for details. Arch Care serves the most vulnerable and elderly of New York State. Join us each day at 3 p.m. in a moment of silence for healthcare workers and the Arch Care community. For more about how Arch Care continues to keep our community safe, please visit archcare.org. #Together We Can.
You're never more than 15 minutes from the big stories on WCBS.
Good afternoon. I'm Linda Lopez. 3 things to know at 3:45. 1. Governor Murphy is reopening all parks and golf courses in New Jersey. He says the executive order will take effect at sunrise on Saturday. And he says that social distancing will be required. 2. Mayor de Blasio is defending the city with facts after the Orthodox Jewish community for violating social distancing guidelines. More than 1,000 mourners lined the streets in Williamsburg for a civic funeral yesterday. The mayor called the breaking of social distancing rules unacceptable. And 3, in his COVID-19 briefing today, Governor Cuomo reported that 330 people died yesterday of the virus, a number he described as terrible and disgustingly high. The governor, noting that a number of other key indicators are on the, quote, downslope, also said, we're making progress, but we're not out of the woods yet. A portion of his press conference today was dedicated to the state of the subway system. He's called its lack of cleanliness disgusting and said it's got to stop. WCBS's Rich Lamb joins us now with all the latest developments.
Well, Linda, Governor Cuomo has fired off an immediate marching order to the MTA, as he put it, come up with a full plan to disinfect every train, every night, period. The governor did say the MTA has been going back and forth, as he put it, for weeks and weeks and weeks with the police department on how to get the homeless off the trains and into shelter. The governor acknowledges it's a tremendous undertaking that has never before been done, and he said the MTA story is that they're at their wits' end. But Cuomo said, I don't care who's to blame. I don't want to point fingers. I just want to get it done, and he vowed I will get it done. The governor did note the subway cleanup is being done for the essential workers. He said, if you believe we should thank and applaud them, and since they are getting on the subways to go to work, let's make sure the subways are clean.
And in regards to a possible reopening, we understand a reporter asked the governor about the influence of protesters who want the shutdown ended so people can go back to work, and also some of the employers who are saying if they try to reopen, a number of their workers might not want to return to work out of fear of the virus. How did the governor answer that one?
He said, welcome to America. The governor said, I hear both voices. I hear the politics. I feel the tension. He said, this is emotion on both sides. Everybody's under stress. Everybody's anxious, noting mental health issues, domestic violence, alcoholism, and substance abuse are all way up, according to the governor. He said, I am not going to be swayed by emotion. He said, these decisions are going to be made on the facts and on the numbers.
And the governor had some strong words, too, today. He warned against political division in the midst of the pandemic.
He did, in dramatic fashion. The governor said, the politicizing of what we're going through is, in his words now, extraordinarily dangerous. The governor said, it's going to take us at our best to navigate this to save lives. Referring to Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell's reference to blue states, he said, you may as well take a wedge and hammer it into the middle of this country. He added, if closing and opening or funding become a political football and you divide the country, Cuomo said, the worst could lie ahead. He said, we're hearing the music of the campaign season, adding, that's poison right now.
That's WCBS reporter Rich Lamb with the latest from Governor Cuomo. And let's get a check of traffic and weather together now. We head over to the traffic center to Jim Feldman.
And we've got some trouble in Brooklyn on the Bell Parkway on the westbound side as you're making your way out towards 86th Street. That is a crash blocking the lane. Strawbridge is back in the open position, so traffic is temporarily held right now, and the delays will actually really quickly building up. Next traffic update less than 10 minutes away in WCBS.
Let's get a check of our 5-day forecast. Heading over to the Weather Center. Here's meteorologist Bob Larson.
Got a lot of rain on the way. Not so much tonight and early tomorrow, but heavy rainfall expected tomorrow evening. Cloudy tonight, a little rain and drizzle at times. Also weighted high low 50. Showers tomorrow, windy high is 61, and a heavy rainfall tomorrow night along with a couple of thunderstorms and a low of 56. It's now 51 in White Plains, 58 in Rockaway, 56 in Midtown, low 50. Linda.
WCBS News Time is 3:50. A group of friends from a New Jersey high school are using their time away from the classroom to support local businesses. WCBS's Mike Sugarman has our Difference Maker story.
It's a sign in the Times, a yard sign on a lawn that says Colonia Cares. And New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy took notice recently in his daily briefing.
11 friends, I think they're all there, from Colonia High School have banded together to create Colonia Cares.
That's Colonia High School in Woodbridge Township. What does Colonia Cares do?
Through their website, they're selling yard signs and T-shirts with all the proceeds being turned into gift cards from local businesses, which are then being donated.
The idea came from Carrie Leshak and her mom, Noreen, selling signs and shirts, buying gift cards with the proceeds, giving those gift cards to those who are struggling, helping people and helping local business. This is Jack Riley.
Now it's just like a really hard time. It's really like dark time, and we were just hoping we could help everybody, and this was a good way to.
The father of two classmates died of COVID, and it really hit home. Harrison Brindley.
It's a very humbling experience for all of us, and honestly, it makes us so excited, refreshing the page over and over.
Because almost every time they do, someone else has donated. They've probably sold upwards of almost 2,000 by now, helped by the governor's shout-out, Emily Crispy.
We're still getting a lot of support from all over. Shocking how far we've come.
They plan to continue Colonia Cares after they get back to school, whenever that might be. Difference Makers, I'm Mike Sugarman, WCBS News Radio 880.
And you can see video of the 11 Colonia High School students on the Difference Makers video at WCBS880.com. Difference Makers on WCBS is sponsored by Peerless Boilers, America's best-built boilers. Well, here at WCBS and at our Entercom New York stations, we're trying to support local businesses and stay connected. On our website, WCBS880.com/open for business, you will find a list of takeout and delivery businesses across this tri-state that remain open, like Domingo's Deli and Pizzeria in White Plains, Hunger Pang in Prospect Park, Bake a Bagel in Maspeth, and Athenian Greek Taverna in Comac. And you'll find the links to those and hundreds more on our website, WCBS880.com/open for business. WCBS News Time is 3:52.
At Acme, they're equally grateful to their families, neighbors, and communities for their patience and understanding during these uncertain times. They want to say thank you to all store associates. Stores clean and their families and neighbors nourished. Thank you to all of the customers for your continued patience, flexibility, and support as everyone works together as a community to practice social distancing. Be safe. Acme, your favorite local supermarket.
report for clients. See dealer for details. Offer ends April 30th, 2020. Spilled your pina colada? Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Down she picks up spills and messes quicker. And it's 2 times more absorbent than the leading ordinary brand. So you can get back to getting caught in the rain. Down the quicker picker-upper.
Ground Game is the latest podcast from the Associated Press. Hosted by AP's Julie Pace, Ground Game discusses election strategy all through primary season. Download it wherever you get your podcasts.
WCBS News Time is 3:55. It's time for Money News now. Here's Bloomberg's Tracy Johnson. Linda, Wall Street would like nothing more than a coronavirus vaccine and lacking that an effective coronavirus treatment. Gilead Sciences reports early results from a government study suggested remdesivir could be the first effective treatment for COVID-19. And the Dow's up 543 points. NASDAQ up 311. Most of the in the meantime, Delta Airlines and JetBlue are seeking permission to suspend more flights to U.S. airports. JetBlue wants to halt flights entirely to 16 airports, including major hubs in Atlanta, Chicago, and Dallas. The closing bell's about to ring again. The Dow is up 536 points. With Money News at 25:55 on WCBS and Bloomberg's Tracy Johnson.
An important message from Hackensack Meridian Health to New Jersey residents. If you suspect you've been exposed to coronavirus or are experiencing flu-like symptoms, you can now have a video visit with a board-certified physician without leaving home, reducing further exposure to illness. Visit convenientcarenow.com. Just $20 for New Jersey residents with code HMH20. Free for New Jersey residents 65 and older with code HMH-FREE. Hackensack Meridian Health.
Sucker Tires being our largest neighboring discount tire dealer with over 600,000 tires in stock. So we sell Continental tires at prices so low they can't be beat. We guarantee it. Plus, when you buy Continental tires at Town Fair, we give you more free services for life than any other dealer. For the guaranteed best deal on tire. Nobody.
At Fisher Investments, we do things differently, and other money managers don't. Fiduciary, obligated to put clients first. It's the highest standard for a financial advisor.
So, what do you provide? Cookie-cutter portfolios like the rest of us?
No cookie-cutter portfolios here. Fisher Investments tailors portfolios to meet each client's goals and needs.
And you do sell investments and you have commissions, right? And no commission doing no trade for your clients?
Fisher Investments doesn't sell any commission investment products, and we never earn commissions on trades.
So what's in it for you?
Fisher Investments fees are structured so we do better when our clients do better. When it comes to helping clients achieve a comfortable retirement, we're clearly different. Visit FisherInvestments.com to find out why investors like you switch to us. Fisher Investments, clearly different money management.
Investments in securities involve the risk of loss.
Northbound side of I-95 getting up to exit 8. Looks like they are setting up that construction that they have been doing daily. And also northbound exit 15 in Norwalk, an accident still being cleared. Southbound delays also continue between exit 19 and exit 15 in Norwalk with all of the ongoing road work there. To Brooklyn, to the Bell Parkway westbound, just as you get into past the Arizona Bridge earlier, crash has been cleared away. The eastbound LIE is now slowing down from Queens, starting rather on Maurice Avenue out towards Queens Boulevard. Eastbound Grand Central. Getting into that area. Now, forecast from the WCBS Weather Center.
Variable cloudiness this afternoon. Breezy and cooler than yesterday. A couple of sprinkles. The gusting thunderstorm downpours can lead to flooding for drainage areas. Low
CBS FM HD2 New York.
Coronavirus drug trial is down. 29th. Good afternoon, I'm Mark Morris.
More than just a headline. This is WCBS News Radio 880.
It's 4 o'clock.
CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by the Capital One Card.
I'm Matt Piper in Washington. Wall Street is cheering another round of positive news on Gilead Sciences' experimental drug remdesivir, which the company says helped some people recover more quickly from COVID-19 than those given regular care. First developed to treat other novel coronaviruses, it has not been approved for COVID-19 by the FDA just yet. CBS's Stephen Portnoy.
The study has involved more than 1,000 hospital patients in several countries. Dr. Anthony Fauci says the IV drug remdesivir has had a clear-cut positive effect.
This drug happens to be blocking an enzyme that the virus uses.
Fauci says when compared to a placebo, remdesivir shortened patients' recovery time from 15 days to 11.
Well, I see country.
We think that this is a transitional period. I think it's going to be good. I think the fourth quarter is going to be fantastic.
Protests against Michigan's governor continue over her stay-at-home orders. Several in that group were removed from the State House in Lansing, with one protester taken away on a stretcher. The stay-at-home order in that state runs through May 15th. Correspondent Steve Futterman reports on a federal prison in Southern California that's seeing an enormous outbreak of the virus.
Nearly half the inmates at the Terminal Island prison have tested positive for COVID-19. According to the Bureau of Prisons, 443 of the just over 1,000 prisoners have coronavirus. 2 inmates have died. Terminal Island is considered a low-security facility. Some inmates have now been moved into tents, and the prison is in lockdown to try to stop the spread.
The investigation into the firing of the former captain of the USS Theodore Roosevelt will be expanded, as correspondent Cammie McCormick reports.
The acting Navy Secretary says after reviewing the preliminary findings, he's now been advised to ask for a deeper review because there are unanswered questions. Navy officials have recommended Captain Brett Crozier be restored as the ship's commander. He was fired after appealing for more help to control a coronavirus outbreak on the ship. 900 sailors have tested positive.
At the close, the Dow gained a solid 532 points today. The Nasdaq up 306. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Eno, the Capital One assistant that catches things that might look wrong with your credit card. It sends an alert to your phone and helps you fix them. What's in your wallet? See CapitalOne.com for details.
Your news, live and local. This is WCBS News Radio 880, a radio.com station.
A couple of showers around, especially near the Jersey-Pennsylvania border. We could see some of that activity throughout the afternoon and evening tonight. Maybe some light rain or drizzle again with a low in the 40s. Cloudy, windy tomorrow with some showers and a high near 60. It's 4:03 at WCBS. Mayor de Blasio is defending his response to a Hasidic funeral attended by thousands of mourners in Williamsburg last night. Here's WCBS reporter Marla Diamond.
Mayor de Blasio said his angry comments about the rabbi's well-attended funeral were not intended to single out Jewish people.
We are talking about thousands of people in close proximity in one site. We will never allow something like that to go unchecked anywhere.
Police Commissioner Dermot Shea said a dozen summonses were issued for failure to disperse and breaking social distancing rules. He issued a stern warning.
Large gatherings such as this is putting my department at risk. And it cannot happen. And it will not happen.
Aware of the backlash his words could cause, the mayor said he's consistently stood up for the Jewish community and will not tolerate anti-Semitism. Marla Diamond, WCBS News Radio 880.
New Jersey parks and golf courses will reopen Saturday. WCBS reporter Kevin Riccone has the latest from Governor Murphy.
State parks and golf courses have been closed for more than 3 weeks in New Jersey, and on Saturday they will reopen. But Governor Murphy says that's not saying everything goes back to normal.
We cannot have everyone rush out to a park or a golf course. Social distancing will be and we expect golf course personnel to enforce this requirement.
He says if that doesn't happen, he will close them right back up.
I'm not trying to be a jerk about this. If we see congregation of people and social distancing and not wearing face masks, we will reconsider.
Police will be out making sure people aren't holding picnics or playing sports. That won't be allowed. Part of the reason he is reopening is because of the improvements we've seen on the medical side as major indicators continue to show COVID-19 on a downward trend. In New Jersey, Kevin Rincon, WCBS News Radio 880.
The MTA has 2 days to come up with a daily disinfecting plan for the subways. Rich Lyon has the latest from the governor.
Cuomo has given the MTA its marching orders, as he put it, come up with a full plan to disinfect every train, every night, period. The governor did say the MTA has been going back and forth for weeks and weeks and weeks with the NYPD on how to get the homeless off the trains and into shelter.
So the MTA's story is there at their wit's end. But what I said is, look, I don't care. I don't care who's to blame. I don't want to point fingers. I don't care. I'm in a place where I'm dealing with people losing their lives every day. Okay? I just want to get it done. And I will get it done.
Cuomo says this is for the essential workers whom we thank and applaud.
If that's what you believe, well then help them. And you know that they're getting on the subways to go to work. Make sure the subways are clean.
Rich Lamb, WCBS News Radio 88.
Mayor de Blasio tells New York One he may be willing to reopen the beaches in the summer if the city makes significant progress with its coronavirus fight. There would have to be social distancing, like counting the number of people allowed onto a beach. City Council Speaker Corey Johnson is concerned people will flock to the beaches when the weather gets warm, regardless of where we are in the shutdown. An encouraging milestone has been reached in Nassau County. We'll have that story in 3 minutes.
They don't know your names. They have never seen you before, but when they meet you for the first time, you become their heroes and lifesavers without names. The entire Major World staff and their families say thank you to everyone who's on the front lines for their courage and efforts to keep everyone safe. Major World pledges to all of you. They will be here for you day and night, today, tomorrow, and forever. MajorWorld.com or 800-MAJOR-AUTO.
Information is healthy, so here's what to do if you test positive for coronavirus. If you're experiencing mild symptoms, self-isolate at home. Stay in a designated room away from healthy family members for at least 14 days and until you are completely well. For severe or worsening symptoms, such as difficulty breathing, go to the emergency room. And most importantly, try to stay calm. Together, we will get through this challenge. Visit northwell.edu/prepared.
WCBS News Time 4:08. Traffic and weather together on the 8th. Some delays on Route 46. Here's Jim Feldman.
Now, the eastbound side, Michael, as you're getting towards the split with Route 3 in Clifton, it is construction blocking a lane. Delays are back into Little Falls by McBride Avenue right now. No trouble on I-80, no trouble as of right now on the Parkway or the Turnpike. Still slow westbound on Route 22 as you're getting past Wequay Park. Also some road work there. If you're in Westchester, New England Thruway is moving well. The New York State Thruway's got no issues, and across the tap in both directions, a nice smooth ride there. Construction on I-95 on the northbound side after exit 7 in Stamford, causing delays almost back to exit 5 in Greenwich. And southbound delays continue from exit 18 in Westport down to exit 15 in Norwalk, and that's because road work still has a couple of lanes blocked. And the crash is also still being cleared on the northbound side of I-95, right also by exit 15 in Norwalk for Route 7. Bell Parkway in Brooklyn, some trouble there on the westbound side. A tractor trailer by Bay Parkway, it's not supposed to be there, so they're working to get them off of there. But suffice to say, for the delays right now, they're starting right around Cropsey Avenue out towards Bay Parkway. Delays also to watch out for Brooklyn bound to the Brooklyn Bridge. Just a lot of volume exiting at Cadman Plaza. Next traffic update less than 10 minutes away at WCBS. Now to the Weather Center, and good afternoon to our chief meteorologist, Craig Allen. Another cloudy afternoon.
Yeah, Michael, just can't seem to be able to get more than one decent day at a time here. And then suddenly there's 2 or 3 overcast days, and that's exactly the pattern that we're in and going to stay in for the next several days. So, it is cloudy, and it's in the mid-50s. At least we got that far. It's not a day that it held in the 40s all afternoon, but that chilly, gusty wind will be with us overnight with spotty light rain and drizzle and 45 to 50. Thursday, mostly cloudy and windy. Showers around just about any time tomorrow. We should be able to make it up to 60, but here's the problem. Thursday night, it's windy with showers and thunderstorms, some heavy, resulting in flooding. There are flood watches going into effect, wind advisories going into effect for tomorrow night,
Low temperature will stay in the 50s, and Friday variably cloudy with lingering showers just about any time through the day and a high of 60 to 65. It does look better for the weekend, though. 55 now, humidity 59%, east wind up to 18 miles per hour.
Thanks, Craig. It's 4:10 at WCBS. Nassau County has reached a milestone in the fight against the coronavirus. Here's WCBS's Sophia Hall.
Nassau County Executive Laura Curran is pushing to reopen construction in the county and not just upstate.
And as you've heard the governor say, after Pause New York, this phase of Pause New York is over on May 15th. He's going to look at reopening construction upstate. I believe, and I just got off the phone right now with someone who is in construction, I believe we can do it down here in a safe way. With proper distancing, we're not as dense here as we are, say, in the city. I don't think we need a one-size-fits-all approach to bringing back construction.
She says it has been 14 days of decreasing hospitalization numbers, which is one box check to reopening, according to the CDC.
The second box we've been able to tick is a 2-week downward trajectory of the percentage of people being testing positive. So we can report we've hit that milestone as well. Box number 2. All right, so the third box we need to check to meet the CDC criteria for phase 1 of reopening, that is ramped up testing.
Sophia Hall, WCBS News Radio 880.
WCBS News Time, 4:11.
Attention, if you're in debt to the IRS and frustrated with your options, for a limited time, through this special toll-free hotline number, you can find out returns under audit, have a wage or bank levy, or just want to know your options, business or personal, immediately, and save millions in tax debt. These relief programs will not last forever. Call the hotline number now, 800-501-7110. That's 800-501-7110. Check your eligibility for tax debt savings today. Call 800-501-7110. That's 800-501-7110.
4:12 at WCBS. Time for sports. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell is voluntarily foregoing his salary during the pandemic. Other top NFL executives are taking pay cuts. Some are being furloughed. Goodell's been making as much as $40 million a year with bonuses during his current contract. The Knicks are staying with general manager Scott Perry for another year. The team had a mutual option that needed to be decided by May 1st. The Knicks' new team president, Leon Rose, took over in early March, but is holding off on making any changes for the time being. Manny Ramirez hopes to restart his baseball career in Taiwan. He's about to turn 48. Ramirez hopes to return to the Chinese Professional Baseball League, which has begun its season despite the pandemic. 4:13 at WCBS.
To solve today's most critical digital challenges, you need a graduate degree that will prepare you to think ahead. Stevens Institute of Technology ranked 7th in the nation for online graduate programs in computer IT by U.S. News and World Report. You'll develop the skills you need to advance your career in tech. Graduate programs available online in computer science, AI, and machine learning. Learn more at Stevens' upcoming graduate virtual open house on Saturday, May 2nd. Register at stevens.edu/open house.
New Yorkers are a tough bunch. We can deal with a lot, like the subway and traffic, but one thing we won't stand for is inferior coffee. And that's why Chocolate Nuts has been a New York favorite for generations. It's not pretentious, honest-to-goodness premium coffee. It's how we start our day, and it's why we're always so pleasant, even when times aren't. So here's a tip of the coffee cup from Chocolate Nuts to everyone in and around the 5 boroughs who are going above and beyond to get us through these tough times. You may love us, but we really love you.
Is your marketing more fairy tale than reality? In real life, the tortoise gets crushed. Good products don't sell themselves, and out of sight means out of business. Didit delivers marketing for today. DIDIT.com.
You're never more than 15 minutes from the big stories on WCBS.
Good Wednesday afternoon. I'm Michael Wallace. 3 things to know at 4:15. 1, Governor Murphy is signing an executive order reopening all New Jersey parks and golf courses beginning Saturday morning. He says capacity will be limited to 50%. Face masks are recommended, not required. Number 2, Governor Cuomo, that is, wants every subway train disinfected every night. Cuomo has ordered the MTA to give him a plan for doing that. And number 3, Mayor de Blasio is defending his condemnation of a Hasidic funeral that drew thousands in Williamsburg in defiance of social distancing rules. The mayor says he was not singling out the Jewish community. and says he will not tolerate anti-Semitism. Tri-state area members of Congress are pushing for federal aid for states and local governments in the next coronavirus relief package. CBS reporter Peter Haskell has more.
You can call it a bailout, but New Jersey Congressman Josh Gottheimer says this is really about getting residents the services they need.
Otherwise, literally, as I said, cops, firefighters, teachers, we're not going to have the resources to pay them.
A Senate bill is calling for $500 billion. But Pennsylvania Democrat Matt Cartwright might actually want more.
But the bottom line is it has to be enough to get state and local governments the support that they need so that they're not laying off people that our citizens depend on.
Both men say the pandemic has hit hardest in the Northeast, so that's where the bulk of the money should go. Here, Haskell, WCBS News Radio 880.
A group of deaf New Yorkers and the Disability Rights Group of New York are suing Governor Cuomo to force him to provide a live sign language interpreter during his daily coronavirus briefings. They say New York is the only state that has never provided televised in-frame ASL interpretation during its briefings. DRNY claims it reached out to Cuomo's office March 27th requesting a live interpreter, but the office only provided one on the online broadcast. The suit also claims closed captioning is not provided on all the TV channels broadcasting the briefings, and that the closed captioning frequently contains errors and omissions.